This is an Indian story, but it doesn't resemble typical Bollywood films at all. Mahatma, who was a young lawyer at the time, decided one day to travel to South Africa to defend his fellow countrymen who had immigrated there. He chose the best means of travel, the ship, and set off for Africa. However, when he boarded a train in the port city of Durban, an odd thing happened. The English train conductor told him that he had to move from the first-class section to the freight car because only white people were allowed to sit there. Mahatma explained that he had a ticket, but the conductor refused to listen, and after a long argument, they threw him off the train. To continue his journey, Mahatma got into a carriage, but the driver told him that only white people could sit in the carriage, and everyone else had to stand on the step. When Mahatma refused, the driver physically threw him out, beating him in the process. Confused and shaken by these events, Mahatma started walking along the sidewalk, when suddenly a Portuguese soldier shoved him and told him the sidewalk was for whites only, and that others had no right to use it. This last incident disturbed Mahatma so much that he asked himself, why should our country be in such a condition that we have to come to Africa to work? Years later, due to this very question, Mahatma Gandhi entered the Indian National Congress and took on the leadership of his people in their struggle against the British colonizers. This young lawyer became the great leader we now know as Gandhi.